So, as many of you know, I've joined the challenge, the Kinetic Rush Challenge from Pwnisher's website, and it's been very exciting. Now, mind you, let me say this in my defense. I am an amateur Unreal Engine user, been only using it for a few months now. And the Kinetic Rush Challenge, and actually any of the challenges that Pwnisher puts out, is also exciting to me because what it does, it challenges my mind and it lets me say, hey, this is something that I have to do, and it's 5 seconds long. And if I really want to go somewhere far in this industry, if I can't do a 5 second animation, I don't know what to say. So, anyway, how many of you are still in like the blocking phase? The other day, I looked at Pwnisher's live stream, him just introducing some people that know that, just regular people like you and me, who their progress. And I gotta tell you, those guys, wow, these guys, these guys are already far. And that just goes to show you the different skill level when it comes to Unreal Engine and the accessories and the resources that you have, and of course the skill level. So let's talk about people like us, regular guys who just started using Unreal Engine, but we know just enough to make our way around the engine and learn as we go along. Because I gotta be honest with you, I'm learning as I go along. So this is day 2 of me working on this Kinetic Rush. So let me explain this to you. I have a regular default SK mannequin, and right behind that one I have a UEFN mannequin that I got from the UEFN animations. And then you see a Daz mannequin there. I'm sorry, not a Daz mannequin, a Mixamo default character there. Now, what really got me is that I really wanted to have a theme. And I think where I was stuck was a theme. What am I going to have the character do? Do I have multiple characters? Do I have 1 or 2 characters? And then I sat down and I thought about it. This is a parkour challenge. So, yeah, we can put some really cool things in there, but I really want to do something really parkourish. And jumping over a moving train would be considered hardcore parkour. Yeah, I mean? So, right now, I just blocked off the scene. The background here is just something I'm still trying to figure out. Am I going to do a daytime shot, a nighttime shot? Because when you do a daytime shot versus a nighttime shot, you got to model and you got to set everything up differently. A daytime shot, I can be right here and I can use the sunlight and I can cheat a little bit and use the lighting from the sun and the outside. But the indoor shots, I got to really know how to light, and I really don't know how to light properly. So I'm learning as I go along. And yes, I will be one of those people to submit my submission probably within the 11th hour. That's going to be me, because I'm going to take my time with it. I was trying to rush it, but I was like, what's the point of rushing it? You rush it, it doesn't look good, it doesn't pop out, something is not right, and they just look over it. I mean, that's the truth, right? I mean, because it's going to be thousands and thousands of submissions, so you better pop out. So my theme or my story is these parkours are running. I wanted to put 3, 4 of them, but I'm still working on that. 2 of them, this is supposed to be a train heading directly at them. They're running, and they're going to try to jump across to the other platform before the train takes them. This one Mixamo character that I put here, I use one of the animations from Mixamo. And what I've done is that I put it where I want it where these 2 parkours jump across the train and make it. But this one here, as you can see, the Mixamo character, does she or he make it? We don't know, but it just says something to say, oh my god, oh whoa, you didn't make it, boom, and these other guys made it. So that's what you call some hardcore parkour. But yeah, that's cool, right? But I'm trying to figure out what elements do I put in here. What's the storytelling? And then I realized that the more things that I want to put in here is the more expensive it becomes. But so I said to myself, okay, this one, and when I say expensive, I mean with plugins and getting assets and et cetera, et cetera. If you have if you have an unlimited budget, you can go ham on this. But if you're like me and you just want to do it with all the free assets that you acquired, or build it yourself, that's what I'm doing. And this is what I got so far. This is me blocking out day 2. So, just regular running. And I'm really taking my time because realistically, I don't know Unreal Engine, and I'm learning as I go along. So let me go to day 3. And then I'm going to have to open up this sequence for day 3. Did I do anything interested in day 3? Here we go. Okay, so that's, I guess that's open. I think the roof is blocking the sunlight. Yeah, so I put a roof there. So what I did now here is I just made some platforms, my own personal platforms. I went into Maya, modeled the platform, and then I just went into Substance Painter and just painted it. I didn't really go too ham on it because I really want to focus on just placing everything and making sure everything's in the right place, the distance and everything, and then I can work on the beauty of it. So let me just go right here. This is just me making a quick video. You see their feet is all in there. So many, you learn so many things. I see I even replaced it with a train. So now I got a train. The train is going through the wall, of course, but this is just me blocking. And what really got me was timing the jump between these two, between all of the mannequins. Because at first, you see his foot's going through there, so you got to make sure that's right. And then the other mannequin, let me see from a different angle. Let me just pop that out real quick. Right, you got the mannequin jumping across, right? And I don't really care if I'm showing off what I'm doing, because I mean I just want to help people like me who was learning Unreal Engine. So some people might say, "Oh my goodness, you're showing people what you're working on," and I'm like, I don't mind, because you know, this is just a theme that I thought of. Trust me, when you see the top 100 compilations, whoa, it is going to be beautiful. I can see it. So you see, I wanted it to be just close, so I had to sit there and time it. So I said, okay, so I know that they can jump from here and go to the next platform without looking crazy and going through the platform. And then I just put this train. I got this train from Sketchfab. Oopsie, sorry. Let me see if I can get to that. I don't know why I did that. I got this train from Sketchfab. I don't know. I might replace the train. I might put another train. I wanted to make it futuristic, where the train is actually on some type of like some type of flying train that flies into the station and they jump in front of it. But then I was like, there goes my skill level, and we only got like until September to submit this completely, so we really can't take too much time tweaking it too well. So this is I think this is day 3 of me just blocking and putting it together. I'm not going to replace any of the characters yet. I just wanted to see, you see how when the character is running and the camera's there, I just wanted it to be like, to see something in front of the camera, like let's say this pillar right here. And I put the pillar right behind, well, in front of the camera. So let me just see something really quickly. There's so many elements to Unreal Engine, and geez, this thing crashes so much, so I've restarted this thing thousands of times. So you see the camera following him, it's going past that pillar right there. So just to give it like this really cool effect, I'm going to put a better pillar there. But I think I'm going to work on like making it look really pretty at like the final week or final 2 weeks. So right now I just want to put distance, I want to put storytelling, and there's a lot of elements that I want to add. It's going to take me a whole week. I've been working on this day and night. I know some of you have been too. Don't give up. It's fun. To me, it's fun. I know it's a lot of work and a lot of learning, but I'd rather just be doing that than doing nothing. So let's go all the way to day 4. I'm not going to save any of that. So day 4, let me open up the day 4 sequence, because I like to save my things in certain days, because if something gets messed up, then I'm like, oh man. All right, where are we? Let me just get rid of this roof real quick. And are we in the right camera? Let's go into the right camera. So now this is day 4. This is actually today. And I haven't really been making a big difference here. I'm adding different elements per day as I go along. You see, the helicopters, the propellers are supposed to be moving. So I'm saying to myself, okay, they're being chased, and they either going to have a device in their hand or they're running with something, and the helicopter hits the girl and she falls, or she trips and falls. The helicopter in the background. Right now I'm just placing everything where I would like it to be. Even if it was an outdoor shot. I even put some cars on the top. You see that one of the trucks are going backwards, but it doesn't matter. I was just doing it to see if there was an overpass over the train station, and there's cars and vehicles and everything going back there, and there's some sort of bridge that you can see, and the helicopters are there, and there's a couple of helicopters coming in from the distance, and then on the platform before the parkourers jump, there's like SWAT teams chasing them coming down, so they have to escape, and the police is chasing them. And then I don't know if at the end, if I should put some type of like getaway car, or should I put a tunnel for them to go through. You don't know what's happening next. Stay tuned. You get what I'm saying? But this is as far as I've gotten. And if you are working on this Kinetic Rush project and you're like me, you're not really good like the top guys in Unreal Engine, don't worry about it. Don't feel bad, because, I mean, let's be real. No matter who you are, there's always going to be somebody that's better than you. That's just how it is. You're better than somebody in something, and somebody's better than you in something else. So that's just the way it is. So instead of focusing on that, what you should do is just focus on building your skill level. And before you know it, you will always be that person to be better at something than someone because you worked hard. So I don't know anything about animation or anything like that, but I learned. I just sat there, some really good tutorials on YouTube. So thank all of you. I can't tell all of your names right now, but all the people who do 3D animation tutorials, I look at all of them and I'm like, man, thank you for this, because look at me. I mean, just like about 3-4 months ago, I couldn't do this. I didn't even know where to start with this. And here I am now. So I just thought I'd put this video together for people who is in the Kinetic Rush. They're not complete top professionals, but they can get there by joining these type of competitions and, you know, getting their feet wet and getting out of your comfort zone. Because I'm getting out of my comfort zone. Yeah, it looks ugly, but you could see something happening. And this is only day what? This is day 4. I mean, so come on. I'm gonna wait till the last week to submit. So it may be a completely different look. It will be a completely different look after I'm done. It's gonna be tweaked. It's gonna have a lot of things, a lot of elements. You're gonna be like, whoa, what's going on here? There's so many things going on. Yep, that's it. Just wanted to make this quick video. Don't want to stay too long. If you don't see me making videos that much, it's just because I'm in the lab doing this, just learning and growing and building. And I suggest you do the same thing too, because at the end of the day, when you submit this and you see your animation in the top 100, you're gonna be like, what? You're gonna be like, whew, whew, I do not believe all this marathon and all this running I did and all this parkouring, and I actually made it. So keep that in mind. I'll keep you guys updated with my progress. You know, you can talk to me in the comment section. You can send me, you know, comments. Let me know. Ask me questions if you want. To the best of my knowledge, I can help you. And if I get enough people looking at this video, I'll probably do a live stream, just what I'm doing here, but live, so we can ask each other questions. All right? Because, you know, I mean, you don't got to be top, but we here. I'll talk to you guys the next time I do a video. Whoa.